Ubetana Deve Eliyahu, there's a famous book, Tana Deve Eliyahu, it's based on what Eliyahu Hanavi told us some of the secrets. Perek Tet, chapter 9, this is what it says. Me'id ani alai shamayim va'aretz. I put heaven and earth to be my witness. That whether a Jew, whether it's a goy, whether it's a man, whether it's a woman, whether it's a male slave, whether it's a female slave, it's all depend on what your actions are and nothing else. No discrimination whatsoever. You understand? So the next time you look at Ahmed or Chris or Bruce Lee or Fatma, don't underestimate them so fast. They may be more righteous than you. They may be more faithful to God than us, even though they only have to keep 7 laws. It sounds very easy. You should not kill, you should not steal, believe in one God, don't eat raw animal from an animal before the animal died, have yourself a system of police and courts and obey the rules. It sounds like easy laws. That's not 100% precise, because they also are obligated to keep every law that makes sense. Common sense. For instance, if you walk on the street and you finish your ice cream, you're not allowed to throw the paper on the floor. That's the laws of every normal state. It's common sense. By doing it, you're making other people agony and aggravation. Somebody has to clean it, to bend down to clean it, no? So that's a logical law. You don't have to be religious to know it. So they are obligated to keep it. Respect your father and mother. It's not one of their 7 laws. But every foolish goy knows that he has to respect his parents. Even the monkeys knows it. You saw in the Bronx Zoo how the monkeys always hug their parents? So they know it. They don't have Torah, the monkeys, but they know it. So definitely Vinny and Richie also know it. The Torah says, and this is the conclusion of this, everything according to his actions, Ruach HaKodesh Shora Alav. The Spirit of the holiness of God is among him. Whether he's a Jew, whether he's a goy, whether he's a male, whether he's a female, whether he's a slave male, whether he's a female slave, if he's righteous, if he's faithful to God, if he's grateful, if he obeys the rules, here you go. He becomes a righteous person. And he has a share to the world to come. The Gemara in Masechet Sanhedrin Nun Tet. In the same page, the Gemara said that a goy is not allowed to observe the Sabbath. It's not allowed. And in the same page, the Gemara said that a goy is not allowed to learn Torah, which refer to the laws of the Jews, the special laws that God gave to the nation of Israel. General Torah, they're allowed to learn. They're allowed to learn how the creation of the world happened, how God created the world. They're allowed to create some of the things, general knowledge about the life, about the world, 100%, no problem. But they're not allowed to dig into the specific laws like Hilchot Shabbat, the laws of the blessing, the laws of all kinds of Beis Din of the Jews, things that refer only to the Jews. It's not their territory. And not only that they're not allowed to learn it, it's kind of even dangerous for them. I had a black woman in one of my lectures 10 years ago in Brooklyn. When I came to the lecture, I saw that everyone is a Jew there, and one black woman, not Jewish. And I saw her from her accent that she's not Jewish. So I asked the owner of the house, she came to the lecture or she happened to be here? He said, no, she's crazy about Judaism. She knows Torah more than you and me together, he tells me. I said, what do you mean? She said, all day she learns, she even learns Hebrew, she can understand what we talk about now. So I said, did she convert? He said, not yet. I said, well, I have to be honest. I have to tell her the truth. You know, I didn't write the Torah. Hashem said the goyim are not allowed to learn what I'm going to teach you tonight. So I told her to her, quietly in the kitchen. And she smiled. She said, no, I already consider myself more than a Jew. That's it. I don't have any other beliefs or anything like that. I learned for a few years. You know, I learn every day. The next day she became paralyzed. Another joke. The next day she became paralyzed. The guy called me up screaming on the phone, you're not going to believe what happened. Her whole left side of her body, she cannot move. I don't know what was the end of that story. If she ever recuperate from that or not, I don't know. But just to give you an idea, We cannot swear that that's the reason. It could be for different reason, I don't know. But I'm just telling you something that happened about 10 years ago. So the Torah says it's a danger for them. Whatever they're not supposed to learn, they're not allowed to learn. Because this is a gift of God to His nation, to His children. The sad part is that God gave us such a gift, and millions of us, they're not even interested to open it. What a shame, huh? You get a gift from the King of the world.